Hello, hello. My name is Brad Draper, and it is an honor to be with you today. I am grateful to have this conversation with you today. And before we get going, I feel it is vitally important to remind you that you matter. This world is better because you are in it. I am here for the purpose of serving you, not the other way around. It is my purpose to reframe simple concepts for you to embody and to ponder on. I'll be asking a few questions that I want you to think on. And ultimately, I want you to consider that which you have never yet considered. And when you consider it, you'll be forever lifted. As we begin, I want you to be fully present in this moment, only taking notes when absolutely necessary. I'll be sharing 4 basic principles like E plus E equals W, and some other questions that I want you to ponder on. If you feel aligned with them, write them down. So often we come to events just like this, take a plethora of notes, put it in a binder, stick it on a shelf, never to be read. Such a shame. Now, on to the goodness of what I have to share. I would like everybody to stand up. Yes, stand up. For those that are streaming at home, I know there are several of you. Please stand up. And I want you to move. Be careful not to hit your neighbor, right? Unless you want to hit them. Oops. In movement, there isn't life. Thank you. You can go ahead and be seated. Anybody smell popcorn? Smell popcorn? What I just taught you is known as a state change. If you want to get out of a certain thing, if you want to prepare for another action, if you want to wake up, install this action. After all, action precedes action. In life, something must occur for something else to take place. Whenever you get a thought, an idea, a concept, you must act for that to take place. It is in the action that opportunities arise. So often we wait for opportunities and then take action. That's backwards. You take the action, and it is in the action the opportunities arise. When I was a little kid, my mom said incessantly all the time, so much she printed on plain white paper, put it in a cheap frame, probably from Kmart, put it in the kitchen so everybody can see it all the time. It said, knowing and doing are 2 different things. She would say, hey, Brad, take out the trash. I know, Mom. Hey, Brad, knowing and doing are 2 different things. Okay, Mom. And I'd go take out the trash. I want you to ponder about this scenario in your life right now. What actions have you taken to yield the results you have got? After all, knowing and doing are 2 different things. What actions are driving you? And conversely, this one's going to hurt a little bit. What actions have you not taken so as to miss the opportunity potential that therein awaited? That's a hard one. You already know you must set the plan. But you must execute that plan to get everything you've ever wanted. Speaking of everything you've ever wanted, here's another question for you to ponder on right now and the immense impact that it is having on your life. Where is your focus? And with that focus, what are you finding? Are you finding hardship after hardship after hardship in life? Or are you finding bliss, peace, happiness, satisfaction, abundance? I focus on love. That is all I see. I focus on gratitude. That is all I see. Here's a little hack for you. When you wake up, you hit that alarm button. Focus on these resourceful states: happiness, abundance, joy, bliss. Avoid technology at all costs for at least 30 minutes. And you will be surprised as to how resourceful your day actually is. In road cycling, for those that have done that, or mountain biking or anything, everybody knows like the rock, like the crack in the road, the rock. If you want to avoid the rock, place your focus next to the rock. You see, if you place your focus on the rock, say, don't hit that rock, go around that rock, don't hit that rock. Guess what you're going to hit? The rock. We as humans naturally gravitate towards where we place our focus. So I ask you, where are you placing your focus? Are you seeing resourceful states over and over and over again? Or are you seeing unresourceful states? Because where you focus, you find. Place your focus on those things you want and go get them. So often in life, you'll see, I challenge you to try this. Ask somebody, what do you want? It is very common, and you probably have actually given this answer. I don't want to be in debt anymore. I don't want to be fat anymore. I don't want to be out of shape anymore. I have said at least those. I know you have too. When I say don't think of a pink elephant, what do you think of? A pink elephant. And then you push it out. This is known as a negation. So when somebody tells me I don't want to be in debt anymore, what are they literally telling themselves and me on a subconscious level? They are literally telling me, I want to be in debt. Where are you placing your focus? Place it on those things you want and get them. For those that know me, switching gears a little bit, I'm a little bit of a nerd. Okay, I'm a massive nerd, and I love it. I came up with a formula a little while ago that I know will revolutionize your life if you just but do it. E plus E equals W. A few years ago, there was a massive windstorm that hit Utah. Some of you may remember this. Believe it or not, the winds behind the University of Utah hit over 100 miles an hour. Over at my house, they were about 60 miles an hour. During this time, I was doing an outdoor workout. 30 days, every day, do something outside for at least 45 minutes. It probably would have been wise to stay inside and say it's a little too dangerous today. Probably would have been smart. But I'm an Aries. I'm kind of stubborn. I could have done yoga on the porch. Yes, that's an athletic movement. But I didn't. Those 30 days, my chosen movement was a 5K run. I don't know if you can tell or not, I'm kind of built to fight gravity. An anti-running physique, you know what I'm saying? I went out and I did that run. It totally sucked. It was the longest 5K of my life. But on that run, I had a thought, an idea. You see, I took the action of the run and I had an opportunity. And this thought went like this. Why have you not done an Ironman yet? What? An Ironman? I stopped running. I don't know, because they're big, scary, hard, and I don't know if I can do it. Exactly. Get to work. I went home, went to my wife, I said, I'm going to do an Ironman. She said, okay, what do you need to do? My wife's kind of a baller like that. She pushes me. Said, in 7 months, I'm going to do an Ironman. I need to learn to swim outside of a doggy paddle. It's not very efficient. I need to purchase a road bike and figure out how to do that on those little baby wheels. And then I got to get this anti-running physique in marathon shape. 7 months later, I accomplished that task. E plus E equals W. What does that stand for? The first E, eustress. E-U-S-T-R-E-S-S, eustress. It is the opposite of distress. This is the stress your mind needs. This is the stress your central nervous system needs to thrive. Some years after that 5K and after that Ironman, I was doing yet again another outdoor workout, 30 days. I do a few of these things. But this time it was December. Yuck. December in Utah. This point in time, my chosen movement was a hilly 3-mile walk, more like a hike. I would put on my gloves, and my beanie, my scarf, my heavy winter coat, my boots, and trudge out. Day 30, December 31st, 2022. I opened the door, and it's snowing. 30 degrees outside. And it wasn't really snowing, like not pretty Christmas snow, like just really snowing. I did not want to go out. And I decided I want to increase the stress. I want to make this a test day. I did it in shorts. Beanie, gloves, shorts, boots. That was it. Yeah, it hurt. This sucked. Thanks for asking. Eustress. You see, I had done little bits of stress every single day to stack up my temperament to where I can do exceptionally hard things. The next E, equanimity. This is calmness under duress. How important is that? How beneficial is that in your life? Adding on little bits of stress. This is having calm, cool, collected mind amongst a chaotic situation or environment. When you feel the stress rising in your life, practice box breathing. 4 seconds in, 4 seconds hold, 4 seconds out, 4 seconds hold. Repeat this 10 times, and you will watch your heart rate drop. Control the breathing, control the mind. Control the mind, control your central nervous system. How would your life change, and where would it be different if you added little bits of chaos on purpose? So as you become accustomed to chaos. So when life smacks you in the face, you can handle it with grace. And then lastly, W stands for win. How would your life be different if you added stress every day on purpose, with intention, so you become accustomed to stress? And you applied chaotic moments, so when the load bears down on you, you can respond proactively and positively. How will your life be different when you apply this formula of E plus E equals W? And then lastly, I'm going to end on this note. 3 simple words. Make today beautiful. 3 simple words that suggest and presume greatness. 3 simple words that it is entirely on you to make today beautiful. 3 simple words that presume you are capable, and I know you are. It is such a shame, and it is so sad when I hear somebody say, today was a bad day. When did you decide it was a bad day? You made a decision. You made a choice that it was bad. When did you decide this? Could you find anything of resource? Did you become stronger? Did you gain an edge? Did you duck when Rafiki threw the stick? You know what I'm saying? If anything of resource could be pulled, Is it actually, as you coined, bad? Or is it actually something resourceful? If you just change your lens, change your focus, reframe your thought process, your mind, and find beauty in all things. It is a choice. It is a decision. It is an action. And it is entirely in your hands. You have all the power. You simply need to show up, take action, and make today beautiful. My name is Brad Draper. Thank you.